Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from the OPTC video. In today's video, we're diving into the Pirate Alliance Kizuna Clash versus Nami and Usopp for some 10-star teams to help take down this particular event. Now, this is a super boss, but today we are focusing on the 10-star, and in today's video, we're not using any of the new batch characters from the Super Sugo Fest, nor are we using the Kizuna batch, being the Giant, Story Brogy, and the 2 rare recruits as well. But today we are focusing on using either a Giant's friend captain, because that's going to give you the most ticket gains, or just bringing the same friend captain as you guys see in the makeup of the video. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. If it does, but like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. It's going to be a bit of a doozy one, because obviously it is a super boss, and these 10 stars seem to be getting a little bit harder and harder and harder. So look, it is what it is. Now I'm going to be away when the Kizuna is live. I'll try and do playthroughs for these videos. There won't be any audio, but getting commentary, but I will do my best to try and get them out for you. But at the same time, I'll just probably any chance I can play, I'll be playing for my alliance. That's going to be the main thing. But starting off, we have the strength variation, and obviously the 3 recommended characters are the new giant characters. Quick sign in character skill, the good stuff. And on battle 2, you have to deal with poison, full immunity, normal attacks only, special limit, and 2 turns of resilience, which is a little bit frustrating on the final stage after level 30, because that's what these teams are designed for, and it is super boss, so good chance you're going past level 30. We have all the blowaway shenanigans, immunity, weak to powerhouse. If you're below 80% HP when you enter this quest, you're going to have to deal with a lot of more nasty stuff than what is if you're above. So ideally, you want to be above 80% HP. Which is what we're going to do with this team. So we're just dealing with the bind, 3 turns attack down, defense up, special reverse, a barrier for 4 perfects, and then 3 turns to nullify damage. If you guys are below 80%, you have to deal with top row special reverse, extra turns of stun, 6 turns of special reverse. There's a whole bunch of extra nasty stuff. But the upside is if you're below 80% HP, the enemy's just going to remove that poison for you. But removing the poison really isn't that challenging, especially with the Shiryu support. So on turn 2, we're actually just going to use Ori and Yamato. We're going to use her special to remove 7 turns any debuff that we want, which is going to be the special limit. Remove that, and then with the healing and damage reduction that she gives, you're going to be above 80% HP moving into that 3rd stage. Plus, she's an in-character, so she has Shiryu, you just remove the poison that way. To remove the resilience, we're using Magellan. Because we are running either Giant's friend captain or another Ace as our friend captain, Magellan being a powerhouse shooter means that he's getting buffed under both Giants and Ace. The downside to this team is if you bring a Giant's friend captain, literally only 2 of your characters are getting like a double captain boost, and that's where all your damage is going to come from at the end. Magellan being one of those characters that's going to hit very, very hard. He has double special activation too, so he's going to help us remove the bind on the final stage as well. But yeah, just dealing with allowing him to apply poison here just gets through that resilience nice and easy. On the final stage, we have Ace to remove the damage nullification, we have Luffy to remove the attack down, and then I have this Sanji from the rare recruit batch for the new Super Sugo. Now, I know I said no Super Sugo characters from this batch, but you can easily just replace him with any character that removes damage reduction, and can get 1 turn of barrier removal as well. That's kind of the nice part about him. But because it's an 8-turn barrier, that doesn't matter too much. It's more just the defense up here, and because he's first class as fighter, Ace is going to turn him into a shooter, so therefore he becomes a powerhouse shooter character. That's the reason why I have him here as well. He can give cooldowns and stuff like that, but look, at the end of the day, Ace is a captain here, bypasses the special reverse, and you're pretty much good to go from there. Luffy's going to have a pretty nice final tap, even though it's not going to be that effective, but he also applies increased damage taken. And then he gives the conditional increased damage taken. Ace is going to give the orbs for basically just these 2 characters on the left here, being the Sanji and the Magellan, who are getting double boosted if you are rocking the Giant's friend captain. Giants give you the damage reduction conversion buff, but you already have that with Yamato, so the Giants really aren't providing a whole lot as a friend captain for this particular team. And if you guys want to see some bespoke Giants friend captain teams specifically for some of those high damage teams, let me know in the comment section below, and we might be able to get around to doing that today, but unfortunately we probably won't be able to test them, like I said, until the back end of Kizuna anyway. Moving on to the int variation now, the recommended characters are the Giants once again. Powerhouse, Slashes, and Driven characters get the good stuff. On battle 2, you get block orbs on the left, bomb orbs on the right, attack down when attacking with any of the type orbs that isn't quick, or if you're attacking with 1 or a tandem. And then there's a slot barrier for a bomb slot, just to get attacked with 1 bomb slot, so that's pretty easy to get around. On the final stage after level 30, because again, these teams are designed for that, Nami Usopp has the blowaway shenanigans, weak to powerhouse again, full immunity, 2 turns of hunger, or 2 stacks of hunger, I should say. Full board of paralysis orbs. You get burned. You get attack down if you're below a certain chain. Middle row gets stunned. 3 turns of threshold. A bunch of damage conversion if you are using recovery orbs, resilience, and attack down. So again, a whole bunch of nasty stuff that's happening here. The team we've put together looks a little bit like this. Now, this team, again, it's a bit wonky. If you bring in a Giants friend captain, it does make it a little bit challenging, because then again, only the 2 characters on the left there are getting the full buffs. The Giants themselves, with this team, are also getting buffed, which is quite nice, because Shanks buff slashes. But the Giants just being a bespoke powerhouse captain makes it very, very hard to team build when it comes to this type of content. So on turn 2 with this team, we can use the Shanks special. That's going to remove the 3 turns of, or remove the barrier by 3 turns. I believe he's a 3-turn barrier remover, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he is, yeah. He's going to remove barriers by 3 turns, which is really, really nice. You get around that, you get a full board of Psi Orbs, but unfortunately Psi Orbs, when you're attacking with them, is much lower, so we are using the Hatchan special here to give us some recovery slots. He also gives us a conditional buff too, which is quite nice, but he's only going to turn block, tandem G, and bomb orb. So before we use Hatchan, we actually need to use Nami. So we're going to go Shanks, Nami, Hatchan. That way we'll have a full board of recovery orbs, we'll have the weakness effect, we get base stats, all that fun stuff. And we've removed the barrier. We should be able to easily kill there. On the final stage, to remove the attack down and the threshold, we have Mihawk. We have paralysis removal with the switch of Marco and Whitebeard. Marco Whitebeard's special is also going to allow us to get a chain boost, or because we get attack down, sorry, the Whitey base support's going to kick in. We have the Giants to remove the burn. And ideally with this team, what we want to do here is we want to rush with Shanks into Mihawk. Then you can use their super tandem, and then we can move into Nami and finish off with Hatchan and the Giants. But again, this team's, it's going to be quite wonky in the sense of how much damage it's going to do, purely because you've only got 3 characters that are hitting fairly hard. As for the paralysis removal, the paralysis slots they're taken care of with Marco and Whitebeard, and then for the resilience we have and the stun, we have the Enel support on Nami as well. So Enel is just a fantastic support for this particular stage, because you're going to take that 20% HP cut and then also apply end of turn damage, which not only gets around stun, but also helps out with the resilience. Giants friend captain's obviously going to do the same thing, but remember, if you can't find a Giants friend captain and you can find a Shanks friend, if you're just running double Shanks, that's going to be the way. So remember, this is Super Boss. You do want to try and get as many assists done as possible. So that's the idea of these teams, is if you can't find Giants as a friend captain, you can just run the same captains here, get your assist done, put up your own assists with Giants as a friend captain, because obviously you're not running your own quest anyway. But say you do find a Giants friend captain and you just want to use them for extra gains during your assists, these teams are going to work quite nicely. But like I said, let me know down below if you guys want to see bespoke Giant friend captain teams, because if you are more of an endgame player but you didn't summon on the Kizuna banner, you're probably going to have lots of Giants on your friends list, and you can just sort of use them to your disposal. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.